Hi, my name's Alison Marsden. I'm a movement specialist and food coach. Are you worried about your brain health as you get older? Are you worried about dementia? Or maybe you're worried about your balancing and losing your balance as you get older. This video is going to help you cultivate good brain health, strengthen your deep core muscles to improve your balance, and is an accessible movement sequence that you can easily repeat, and it's fun to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demo the details because a lot of it is around here with your hands, and it's difficult for you to see that while I'm actually doing the movement. And that's because your hands and your feet and your head have loads of nerve endings and receptors in. So if you do things with this while you're doing some movement, it develops new brain synapses, crosses over the hemispheres, all good news. So in the pose, I talk about blowing your cheeks. So this is blowing your cheeks. And then I talk about drawing a circle on the inside of your cheek with your tongue. And the other way, circle, and the other way. And then I also talk about your hands, where you're crossing your arms. You've got your elbows crossed and you turn your palms towards each other. Now, people have a big range of movement in this, so do whatever feels right for you. That's as far as some people can do. Some people can bring that here. And what you want to do is bring the side of your hand onto your third eye. And then when we do the turning, when we turn our head, see how that hand can cover your eye. So you're going to cover an eye in this pose. Okay. So I start I build it up. So to start off with, I use the wall. So it's accessible for all abilities. Okay. And then when we do the crossing of our arms over, we do it the other way. So this is where we're really balancing our brain hemispheres. And then we've got the side of our hand here. So when we turn our head, when we turn our head this way, we then cover the other eye. Okay? So I'll talk it through. And then when we take it further, we come off the wall. So you don't have to use a wall. You can use a wardrobe or a door, and you might be okay with your balance. Your balance might not be so bad. So what I'm going to do is start sharing the screen and talk it through. Okay, so here I am. Hi, Alison. Let's just maximize the screen. Showing the wall there. And she's showing you to get your pelvis against there and your shoulder blades, but not your head. Okay? Head's off the wall. Okay, and there she is. She's sliding down the wall now. She's bringing her arms up. She's coming onto her toes, bringing one heel down. And then she's crossing. Oh no, she's rotating her ankle first. I forgot about this. So you're going to rotate your ankle first. This practice you standing on one leg. Then rotating in your knee. Notice how our thigh stays horizontal. And then rotating in your hip. Yeah. And then the other way. So we go both directions in all joints. And then she's skipping over onto the outside. She's just got her toes on the floor, but do what feels right. She's crossed her arms and put the opposite arm on top. This is where she's bringing her palms to face each other. And she rests the side of her hand on the third eye. And she turns towards the top leg. Yep, upper body. And now she's turning her head and covering her eye with one hand. Now she's doing the blowing of the cheeks. And then the circling of the tongue on the cheek lining. Turning her head back, upper body back. And this is where she slides her hands down and then takes off. This is the eagle pose. That's where you're taking off. And then she's bending her knees, sliding down the wall, coming all the way into both toes, just bringing one heel down. So she's swapped over, she's on the other leg. And she's rotating her ankle. Oh, look, we've got a little smile now for her. Good. And then the other way now, a knee. Notice how our thigh stays horizontal and it's swiveling in your hip joint and then rotating in your hip. And then the other way. So she does that 3 times, and then she's going to put her foot on the outside of the foot, the standing foot. Just the toes. If that's successful, opposite arm on top. Keeping her elbows crossed, bring the palms together. Side of her hand on third eye, turning her upper body, her head, and then covering the eye with the hand. Blowing her cheeks out. Circling her tongue on the inside of the cheek. So then she's turning her head, covering the eye, upper body, sliding her hands down, and then taking off, lifting that leg, opening up the body again. Great. Then she's gone into a serious face again. Now she's stepping away from the wall. Notice the wall's not behind her. So she's waving her arm. So now she can do the same without the walls. You can see how she does this time. So coming all the way into both toes, one heel down, leg floating up, rotating her ankle, using her hands out to the side to help her balance, rotating in her knee. That's it, we've got a little smile now. Oh, and there's a hip rotation. 3 circles of each joint, then the other way. So this is helping to open up your hip before you bring it into that closed pose. And then she's crossing her opposite arm on top to her leg, giving herself a hug. Still with her elbows crossed, palms together on the third eye, upper body turning right. Now you can see her wobbling a bit. Covering her eye as she turns her head. Wow, yeah. So because you've got one eye closed or covered, it's more challenging. It's doing that cheek thing now, circling the cheeks, puffing the cheeks out. Yeah. So covering the eye makes it more challenging. Head turning back, upper body back. She's going all serious again. Oh, we got a smile, sliding her hands up and then taking off into our eagle pose. And then repeating on the other side, other foot down. Starting with the rotation first. Yeah. And then the other way. In our knee, keeping our thigh horizontal if that's accessible to you. And then in your hip. That's it. So do 3 rotations. So you're opening up your joints before you're moving into the eagle pose. Opposite arm on top to the leg. Look, she's waving it. That arm. Give yourself a hug. Keeping your elbows crossed, palms together, side of your hand on your third eye, upper body turning, head turning, and then covering your eye. Blowing your cheeks out. Circling your cheeks with your tongue. And the other way, other side. That's it. There's a little wobble there. So you can see it's engaging her core muscles, turning her head, upper body, sliding her hands out. Whoa, smile, taking off. And then we finish off with a forward bend. So you're crossing your thumbs behind, she just showed you there. Sliding down imaginary wall, because the wall's not behind, letting her head drop. Just letting it give your head a little shake while you're down there. If you want, bring your hands up, point with your little finger. Hello, little pinky finger pointing. Slide your hands down the back of your legs and up the front. Keep breathing up towards the sky. Great. Resting your arms back down by your side. And there we have it. And she's just checking in to see how she feels. Oh yeah, namaste. Thank you. Yeah, little wriggle, whatever you want to do. Brilliant. Thank you, Alison. So I'm going to stop sharing now. Great. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you found that useful, you might want to share it with a friend. I also have got online classes. If you wanted to find out more, I'll pop the link below. I do an annual retreat, so you can find out more. And that's where I go through the rebalance using the jigsaw method. And also, if you wanted to join my quarterly newsletter, then you could do that as well. There's videos to purchase on my website on the stores link. If you're interested, thank you very much. Maybe you just want to tell me how you got on. I'd love to hear your comments or any feedback or questions. Thanks for listening.